Good morning, students. Recently, we are dealing with the chapter 12, that is our environment. And by now, you might be familiar with the term pollution, which is the contamination of the environment by unwanted and harmful substances. And in the previous class, we learned about air pollution in specific. Air pollution is the introduction or the release of harmful substances into the air. So, in today's class, we will be going to study the harmful effects of air pollution as well as the steps to reduce air pollution. By the harmful effect of air pollution, I meant the phenomenon global warming. So, let's see what global warming is. Global warming is the increase in the Earth's average temperature due to greenhouse gases. So, global warming is the phenomenon in which the Earth's temperature, that is, the temperature of the Earth's surface rises as a result of the accumulation of the greenhouse gases. So, global warming is the increase in the Earth's average temperature due to greenhouse gases. So, what are these greenhouse gases? Greenhouse gases are those which can trap sun's heat. These allow heat from the sun to reach Earth's atmosphere but do not allow all the heat to escape. So, greenhouse gases are those gases that allow sun's heat to reach Earth's atmosphere but it does not allow heat to escape. So, these trap sun's heat on the Earth's surface. And the primary greenhouse gases include water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide and ozone. I repeat, the primary greenhouse gases include water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide and ozone. Among them, the main greenhouse gas is carbon dioxide and it is produced by the burning of fuels like coal, diesel, petrol, etc. and also by the burning of fuels by industries and household purposes. So, greenhouse gases are those gases that trap sun's heat. They allow the heat from the sun to reach the Earth's atmosphere, but it does not allow all of the heat to escape. And the primary greenhouse gases include water vapor, carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide and ozone. So, now let's see how greenhouse gases leads to the rise in temperature of Earth's atmosphere. What happens is, as a result of various human activities, we release air pollutants which include greenhouse gases. So, these greenhouse gases trap sun's heat. When the sun's heat reaches the earth, these greenhouse gases trap the sun's heat and it leads to the increase in the earth's average temperature. So, when the concentration of greenhouse gases increase in the earth's atmosphere, they trap sun's heat and as a result, the surface temperature of the earth's atmosphere also increases. So, let me define global warming once again. So, global warming is the phenomenon in which the surface temperature of the earth increases due to the increase in the concentration of greenhouse gases. Greenhouse gases are those gases that trap sun's heat. Now, let's see the harmful effects of global warming. The first one is it leads to melting of ice. It results in the rise in water level of seas. It leads to rising temperature of the earth's surface and it causes damage to habitats. So, the harmful effects of global warming include melting of ice, rise in water level of seas, rising temperature and damage to habitats. I hope the topic global warming was clear to you. Now, let's see the steps to reduce air pollution. The first point is excess carbon dioxide in the air can lead to global warming. So, plant more trees. What happens is, if we plant more trees, the excess carbon dioxide present in the atmosphere will be utilized by these plants to produce their food. As a result, we can reduce the concentration of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. So, we have to plant more trees. The second point, the government should ensure that factories and motor vehicles use technologies to reduce carbon dioxide emission. Just now, we learned that burning of fuels by industries and motor vehicles contribute to the major amount of carbon dioxide emissions to the atmosphere. So, the government has to take measures to ensure that the carbon dioxide emissions by factories and motor vehicles are at the minimum. The third point, excess carbon dioxide in the air is harmful. So, we have to take measures that reduce the emission of carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. The next point is, the government should ensure that factories and industries are set up far away from residential areas so that the air pollution does not affect the life of humans. The next point, save electricity, because production of electricity involves the usage of fossil fuels and this leads to the emission of greenhouse gases. The next point, reduce the use of motor vehicles by using buses and trains to travel. And the last point is, walk short distances to reduce the use of motor vehicles. So we have to reduce the use of motor vehicles in order to reduce the emission or the production of greenhouse gases. These are some of the methods to reduce air pollution. Now let's do an activity in page number 152. There are 2 questions are given and you have to choose the right option. The first question, the gradual increase in the Earth's average temperature is known as, options are global warming and the next option is global cooling. The answer is global warming. The second question, to reduce pollution, we must use, options are burn coal and the second option, reduce the use of motor vehicles. The answer is reduce the use of motor vehicles. So, to reduce pollution, we must reduce the use of motor vehicles. So, that was all about today's class. In today's class, we learned about global warming, which is a harmful side effect of rising air pollution. And global warming is the phenomenon in which the average temperature of the Earth atmosphere increases due to greenhouse gases. And then we learned about the steps to reduce air pollution. I hope today's class was clear to you. Thank you and have a nice day.